welcome back to the show.
Thank you. How are the kids?
They're just beautiful and awesome. Started kindergarten, and I didn't cry, which is good.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it was big.
That can't happen.
I did actually cry, but it's okay. I won't tell anybody. Yeah, I won't tell. Thank you for playing the game. You said you don't really...
I normally don't play those kinds of games. You know, we are more, usually a bit more intense in our family. Like, I mean, sometimes do that one with the phone like that, but I never played that one. That was the first time, so...
really?
And I got stuck with the thing twice in my hand, so I don't know if I was still good.
No, you were fantastic. You said you play like more like physical, like... Because your husband is very competitive, obviously.
Yeah, and you know what I found? You know, I come from a family of 5. I have 5 sisters, and we used to play volleyball, so it was like a team sport. We all play in the same team, but Tom's family is a little different. You know, his sisters he's the baby, he's got 3 older sisters, and they're pretty hardcore. I mean, when they play, it's like...
They really?
You know,
they go for it.
You know that game that you... Dodgeball, is it? Where you, like, you go and you, like, throw really hard at the person and then they die. Like, they're out of the...
Well, yeah, if it's Tom Brady throwing a dodgeball, yeah, that might happen.
But you would be impressed because there is Maya, there is Julie, and I mean, they're pretty strong. They were like softball players. They're intense.
The whole Brady family can throw?
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
Oh, yeah. You
I would never play that.
Exactly.
I'd be like, hey, let's play catchphrase.
Yeah. Yeah, you might want to do that if you play. If they invite you to play this game with the ball, make sure that you're ready for it.
You brought a quick second of you playing dodgeball against Tom Brady. But this is his sister versus Tom. Look at this.
That's what? It's a little more intense than what we just played, but it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun.
Where did you and Tom meet?
We actually had a blind date because it was a funny story because for some reason everybody thought they needed to like find me a boyfriend. So it was my 3rd blind date. And the other 2 were dinners, which I was stuck there for an hour and a half, like thinking, when can I get out? Where's my food?
Too long.
The 3rd blind date was actually Tom, and I was like, that's it, I'm not going any more blind dates. And I figured, let's meet for a drink, because you know, a drink can take 3 minutes or 2 hours.
Exactly.
I mean, you can go drink or you can go sipping. But you know, when I saw those kind eyes, I literally fall in love, like, right away. I was like, what? I mean, he was just so, you know how sweet he is.
Oh, I'm in love with him, too.
Yeah.
It's just, you can't help it.
I understand.
And then tell me about this book, Lessons. I want to... why did you write this?
So, you know, I believe in science, and I had, for the last 3-4 years, different friends would come to me and share stories about people in their life that was struggling with anxiety or different things that I felt like, well, that's very similar with something I've experienced in my life. And I felt, well, if I can share from a real honest and open, you know, to make them feel like they were not alone. So I started writing letters to people that I really didn't know, just friends of friends and the feedback I had is that, you know, it really helped them. You know, somebody was being bullied, they started an anti-bullying program in school, a person was suffering from anxiety, and some of the tips I gave her helped her. So I felt like, well, there's just only a few people that can get to me. So I figure if I do an open letter to talk about challenges I faced and things that have helped me, maybe I'll be able to help more people. So that was the intention.
It's great because I mean, I've known you for a long time, but from just looking at you, you go, things are pretty great. I mean,
you know, that was actually one of the big things. You know, I think I was very judgmental of myself for feeling the things I was feeling because I felt like my life, I have a great family, I have a great relationship, I have a great job. Like, why should I feel this way? I didn't want to tell anyone because I was very, just, you know, just feeling like I'm not allowed to have a problem, you know, and then I kind of held it in.
Wow.
And then finally, you know, the bubble burst, and then you had to deal with things. And you know, it's been wonderful, but I had so many different lessons. It's not just that, it's that the quality of your life depends on the quality of your relationships. You know, that's huge.
Yeah.
Because, so, you know, there are so many different, be mindful with your words, you know, they're very powerful. We are creating our own reality by our thoughts, by what we are feeling. We are putting, you know, where your attention goes is what grows. So
one thing in here that I'd like to help you with anxiety, you said breathing is a very important key.
Yeah. Well, breathing, I think, is
I'm pretty good at, but
Have you been meditating?
I have been meditating. I got inspired by you. I have.
Good.
Yeah,
I'm happy because meditation it really is key because it allows you to.
Do you guys meditate? Do you guys? something?
Any?
Not everybody.
You know what? How about I teach you guys? There's a pranayama breathing technique which is called alternate nostril breathing, and it's pretty simple technique.
You're gonna teach us how to breathe?
Can I? I mean, will you be okay with it?
Yeah. Dude, of course.
So
Let's try
maybe
it.
we can just do it really quickly here, but if you want to sit at home for 5 or 10 minutes, it really is effective because it balances the right and the left side of your brain. So basically, all you need is yourself and your fingers. And usually I use these 3 fingers and I put this finger in my third eye or here just to kind of like, you know, that's what I do. I'm sure there's lots of different ways, so just put it here. And you're gonna do a big inhale first. And then you're gonna close your right nostril and exhale to the left.
Wait, I'm sorry. Close your nostril.
So basically,
What did I miss?
So close the right nostril.
Oh,
and
with
then,
your thumb.
Yeah, with your thumb. And
Okay.
then inhale to the left side. Close the left and exhale to the right.
Oh, and close the left with the other finger.
And now inhale to the right. And exhale to the left. Jimmy, are you doing it?
This is more advanced.
No.
I'm doing both
No,
nostrils.
No. So
You just made millions of people meditate, so thank you. And breathe. You guys feel good? They feel great. Gisele Bundchen, everybody. Her new book, Lessons, My Path to a Meaningful Life, is available now.
On and on and on. I said, and it's on and on and on.